Hi from the Book Tart. I'm going to tell you about a few books I've read recently and show off my beautiful dress from Pinup Couture. So I'll have the link down on the bottom. I love pinup clothes and there's a few places that I like to shop. So this is a really excellent little black dress and it fits like a dream and it's very well made. So just had to share. Okay, so I was excited about Nalini Singh's newest book. It's hardcover. It came out last Tuesday. It's called Tangle of Need. It's book 11 in her Side Changeling series. It's so good. Okay, this book, you could read it if you haven't read the rest of the books, but I highly recommend you go back and read the whole series. Like I said, this is book 11, and this one has Adria, and she's a wolf changeling, and she has a lot of baggage. She's a dominant female wolf and she's a warrior, and she was mated, she was with a lesser dominant male for a while, and that relationship turned sour. There was a lot of pain involved in that, and so now she's back with her pack, trying to recover and figure out what she's going to do with herself and move on and move past that loss and that pain where she was made to feel less. So you feel her wounds and you grieve for Adria. And then you meet Riaz, and he's a lone wolf. He has been out traveling the world working for his pack, and now he's back because he too is grieving. He met his mate, and in their world they have one mate who they see and they can form a soul connection with, and his mate is already married and she's in love with her husband, and so he walks away from that, and his wolf is grieving that loss, and so he's in pain, and he and Adria work together. They're both soldiers, and so there's some sexual chemistry that they're both trying to deny, and then the relationship becomes deeper, and she knows that she doesn't think there's a future in it, and neither does he. And so there's that challenge, and I cried and I laughed. There's very funny parts, and there's a lot of drama between the Sai are starting a war there, so there's that, and they're trying to take out some aspects of the net, and some of the Sai who have made friends with the changelings have asked the changelings for help, and so the changelings step up and they protect some of the Sai, which previously, who'd have thought that could have happened. And there's a lot of old characters that we see come back. Well, not come back, it's not like they went anywhere, but we get to visit them and see how they're going with their lives. There's some great little twists and turns and discoveries as you reconnect with people you've been missing for a while, a year since the last book. And so I read this book in one night, stayed up till 2 a.m., could not go to bed. It's so good, and I can't wait to see where the world is going. There's some intriguing little nuggets she drops, little hints of things to come, and so I'm on pins and needles. And I know I'm going to go back and reread my Nalini Singh books. Nalini Singh takes up a shelf. She is right down here. So I have all my lovely Nalini Singh books, and I also recommend her Guild Hunter series. It's urban fantasy, and it's very good as well. Different. This is paranormal romance. This is urban fantasy romance is what it says on the side. And anyway, I love Nalini Singh. I reread her, so highly recommended. Tangle of Need by Nalini Singh. Okay. Make sure you check out the Book Tart, www.thebooktart.com. See my new release database and check out all the books that are coming out in the month of June or July or August and into the future and beyond, like Buzz Lightyear. yeah, I'm stopping now. Goodbye.